Hey guys, it's Jackson here. I was at Equality Raid training about a week ago, and we did some anti-discrimination training and talked about racism, and read through uh, something called "Unpacking the Invisible Knapsack," which has to do with white privilege. And we also did a Trans 101 and received something similar to the white privilege, unpacking the invisible knapsack in regards to gender privilege. And I just wanted to read some of those to y'all and just kind of let you know, what gender privilege is and how you experience gender privilege and how trans people don't have that privilege. So, here goes. I don't know the author of this. This is not my own work. So if you know the author, then please let me know and I'll pass that on to the person that I received this from. Anyways, if I am gender normative, strangers don't assume they can ask me what my genitals look like and how I have sex. My validity as a man, woman, human is not based on how much surgery I've had or how well I pass as a non-trans person. When initiating sex with someone, I don't have to worry that they won't be able to deal with my parts or that having sex with me will cause my partner to question his or own sexual identity or orientation. I'm not excluded from events which are either explicitly or de facto because of nudity for men born men or women born women. My politics are not questioned based on the choices I make with regard to my body. I don't have to hear, so have you had the surgery? Or, oh, so you're really a incorrect gender or sex? Each time I come out to someone. I'm not expected to consistently defend my medical decisions. Strangers do not ask me what my real name, birth name, is, and then assume that they have the right to call me by that name. People do not disrespect me by using incorrect pronouns even after they've been corrected. I do not have to worry that someone wants to be my friend or have sex with me in order to prove his or her hipness or good politics. I do not have to worry about whether I will experience harassment or violence for using a bathroom or whether I will be safe changing in a locker room. When engaging in political protest, I do not have to worry about the gendered repercussions of being arrested. For example, what would happen to me if the cops found out that my genitals do not match my gendered appearance? Will I be placed in a cell with people of my own gender? I do not have to defend my right to be part of queer, and gays and lesbians will not try to exclude me from our movement in order to gain political legitimacy for themselves. My experience of gender or gendered spaces is not viewed as baggage by others of the gender in which I live. I do not have to choose between being invisible, passing, or being othered and or tokenized based on my gender. People will not assume that I'm a top or bottom based on my anatomy. I am not told that my sexual orientation and gender identity are mutually exclusive. When I go to the gym or a public pool, I can use the showers. If I end up in the emergency room, I do not have to worry that my gender will keep me from receiving appropriate treatment or that all of my medical issues will be seen as a result of my gender. For example, your nose is running and your throat hurts, must be due to the hormones. My health insurance provider or public health system does not specifically exclude me from receiving benefits or treatments available to others because of my gender. My identity is not considered mentally ill by the medical establishment. I am not required to undergo an extensive psychological evaluation in order to receive basic medical care. The medical establishment does not serve as a gatekeeper determining what happens to my body. People do not use me as a scapegoat for their own unresolved gender issues. Those are just some of the things that just that people experience when they have gender privilege. Um, look up white privilege unpacking the invisible knapsack, and check those out too. It'll open your eyes. It did mine. Have a good day.